Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thanks, everybody, for
Hey.
coming to talk with us. I have been absolutely just dying to do this because as soon as I messaged you, I was like, is it time yet? I'm ready to talk. Because then I was like watching your stuff and listening to your book, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. Like, let's go. Let's get this going. So I'm so excited. So thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. When Harlow was my first show, or no, my second show, and
That's my girl.
and she was like, my besties, and I was like, I already know your besties. Your besties are already on my list. Don't you worry, we got this. So, but she's so funny, and she's
wonderful.
She's hilarious. She cracks me up. And then I was looking at your TikTok today. I didn't realize how much content you had created before, because I just knew you as a narrator, but you were cranking out some stuff, man. Like, and is that what kind of like made you want to do this? Was like doing
That's how it all started, in a sense. Was like, I was reading books. I was having authors reach out to me and be like, hey, would you read my book? Like, and I was like, yeah, like, I love books. Okay, this is
all
cool.
the books.
And that's how it started, right? And then I became big on I read the Raven Hood series, and then I was like, okay, well, we're still gonna tell people about other books, but we're also going to be like a hype page for Kate Stewart. So that was that's how it all started. And then just someone one day, I don't even remember, but they're like, you're so animated, and you know, we love your voice. I am getting over a sickness right now.
You were sick. I know.
Yeah, usually people they were just like, you should narrate books. And I don't know why it never crossed my mind, but I had two authors. They're like, dude, my book's ready. It's here. Like, just take it. And I was like, this is so cool. This is the coolest thing ever.
I mean, you do. I mean, you just have such this infectious personality, and I think it just makes people want to like work with you and be around you. Yeah. I mean, I that's the way I feel. So
I love that.
No, I do. I was going back and looking. So I mean, like, your first book didn't even like come out on Audible until like May last year.
Yeah.
Like, you're killing it. Like, you're doing so well, and you're not even into this a year yet. I think it's almost a year since you started recording?
I started recording one more time at this point, which was, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea. I re-recorded that book 3 times.
Well, but I mean, obviously there's a skill to it that you do have to practice. You do have to learn. I'm not saying that, you can just jump in and do it. Yeah. But I mean, like, you have that natural like gift of just gab. Like, you can just, make it happen with people. And so I think reading a book is a lot like that. It is. It's really like kind of having a conversation with a reader. And so, because you are so good at communicating with people, it helps you communicate books to them, And I think I think that's something that a lot of people don't really, they kind of miss with narrators, is that you kind of have to know how to communicate with people and how to get on their level, and make them understand and feel what you're feeling while you're reading that book. And you just bring all that emotion. Cedar, you're so right. She does. She just brings all that. Like, you made me cry in an under 4-hour book, and like, that has never happened before. And I mean, obviously, Cedar, you made me cry too, so you're on my list too. But that, and I told you, that character, I just really identified with May a lot, just in general. And so that, I think it hit me a little bit harder, but also just the depth of the way that you performed her was just amazing. And if you guys don't know, we're talking about Sweet 16 Snowstorm, which is Cedar's book that is coming out on the 20th on audio. And it is amazing. And it is Rachel and Lucas Troy. And Lucas, I'm talking to on Friday.
So cool. It's so crazy that we end up in the same week.
Like that just happened. Like this was so meant to be. This book was so meant to be. And I got to listen to it. Cedar was so kind to send me a copy, and I listened to it in one day, and I immediately voice messaged Rachel, and I was like, "Hey, I love you.
You made my day.
I just want you to know I love you." It was so creepy and so stalkery, but I did it anyway.
So here for it. I told you though, I mean, that's like, I don't know. I want books that make me feel are my favorite books. Like, I'm a vibe reader for sure. The writing could be not the best, but like, if you make me feel things as a reader, and as a narrator as well, but like, you make me feel things, freaking 5 stars. 5 stars. Like,
I'm a 5-star slut. I give out 5 stars like candy. Like,
like I'm like straight. You look at my Goodreads, they're like, it's just like, when did you... But I mean, every single one. Like, you light something inside me, then do it. And Cedar did that in it's a less than 2 hour, or it's a 3-hour audiobook. I think it's something
it's almost 4. It's like a little under 4. Yeah, it's insane. It's so short, but it is so good, and it's a fully realized story, and that's what I told Cedar. Like, it's a whole story. Like, you're not missing anything. This is not like a snapshot in time. Like, you are getting a full realized, characters with history and trauma and growth, and it all happens in less than 4 hours, and it is amazing. So. Yay! I loved it so much. I really did. I messaged Lucas, and I was like, before I even got to the stuff, I was already messaging you before I even got to it, because I was like, this is so good. Like, I don't even care. Hey, Tim, thank you. That's my cousin, y'all. Hi, Tim. So before I even got to any of that, like any of the spice, I was already like just hooked on the story and on the emotion of the whole thing. And whenever I messaged Lucas, I was like, hey, I'm really loving this. I just wanted you to know, because he has been so sweet and so supportive, like, of everything. Since the day I asked him to be on the show, he has literally just done nothing but support everything I've done. And I am so in debt to him. He's just such an amazing human.
He is beyond phenomenal. He actually, my co-narrator for the series, got sick, and he lost his voice, and he couldn't do it. And we hit up Lucas, and he's like, yeah, I'll make it happen. And with these, what I think sometimes people don't realize is that, like, an audiobook, once you're done with it and all that stuff, it takes 2 weeks to even process to get on Audible from the time you hit submit. So you're just sitting there for 2 weeks untouched, right? But then you have to record it, send it to your engineer. Chris is my engineer. He's absolutely fantastic. He does the pickup lines that you missed, sends it back, puts everything together. You put the pickup lines in, and then he's got to master it. And then I listen to it to make sure it's how I like it as a listener.
Right.
And then we send it, and all that we're putting one of these out every month.
Yeah.
Between Nicole and Cedar, they're just absolutely doing amazing things. And so he hopped in, recorded it that weekend, got his pickup lines done like right away.
And he has a full-time job. He has a full-time job. Like, he's not just, like crazy.
Yep. And he, he's sending messages in our group chat, and he's hyping it up, and he's like, I got people who want to listen. And I was just like,
he's the one that got me to listen. He messaged me and he was like, hey, do you want to listen to this? But he's like, I know Cedar would want you to listen to it. And I was like, of course, I would love to. I would love to have something to talk to both of you about the same week. Amazing. And so I was like, yes, of course. And so I messaged Cedar, and she was like, oh my gosh, yes. She was so sweet. And I listened to it the next day, I think, and I finished it. And then, it was all done after that. But so when I messaged him and I said, I'm really enjoying this. You're doing such a good job. Because it was the only thing that I had heard him in up to then was the book Men of Mayhem and Vengeance, the Lauren Beale book. And he was so like growly and like different. Yeah, like real like kind of like bad guy voice, Yeah. And so this was so different from that. I was like, I didn't even like, I wouldn't have known this was you if, if I didn't know it was you. And he was like, oh, have you gotten to chapter 8 yet? And I was like, no, I'm on like chapter 4. I'm telling you how great it is. And he was just like, wait till you get to chapter 8.
Yep. It's a great chapter. I think so.
Let's just say I pretty sure that's my first 20-minute long oral encounter in audiobook form. Cedar, you did it, baby. You did it. I'm just throwing that out there. There. That has never happened before. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. Honestly, obviously, I'm sitting here like gushing over it, but it was so meant to be. Like the whole thing was just so meant to be because it was like I had you here, I had him here, and then he sent me the book. I was like, this is going to be amazing, and I knew it was going to be amazing.
Well, thank you.
So okay, so now we can actually talk about you. 14 titles on Audible is what I saw, right?
I think it's 13. Some reason there's
Why do they put that book on there?
No idea. Oh, because there's a Rachel and there's a Dane. So it comes up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I even clicked on your name and I was like, this is not her. Why is this in here?
Not me.
So I was like, maybe it's 14.
I would love to be on an Audible original, but it's not me.
It's fine. Don't worry. That's fine. Anyway, so, okay, 13. That's great. So how many have you done for Cedar and how many are in this? So it's like one a month, right? For like a whole year?
Yep. Cedar. We did Text Me Never. Mm-hmm. That came out August, which is a duet rom-com with me and E. Montoya. And then I just finished recording her Going Viral for Christmas, which will come out later in the year, which will be duet. And then there's the series that we started. And originally we were thinking alternating months. So 1 Minute to Midnight was Cedar. Valentine's Day or Love is Canceled is Nicole. But we're gonna kind of just like keep it on your toes. And instead we figured it would be fun you're not gonna know who's putting out the next book. We're just gonna put it out.
I love that. No, I love
that. Nicole wrote Love is Canceled this year, which was the Valentine's Day book, which I love because I'm a foodie. So to be a food critic, I'm sitting there and I'm talking about this food and I'm just thinking about it like in my mouth. I was like, it's fantastic. And then Cedar has Sweet 16 Snowstorm. And then you guys just are gonna have to wait for April's book to be announced.
I love this. I think it's such a great like little series, and they're just like these little short bites of books that are so entertaining, but also you can listen to like in a day or two. Like that's
and then like palate cleansers. Like I'm a mood reader in general, and while yes, it's nice to read a novella during the time, like 1 Minute to Midnight is a New Year's Eve book, and Love is Canceled is a Valentine's Day book. But I'm like, okay, if I'm switching from a heavy high romantasy to a dark romance, sometimes I just need something in between, and these are like perfect. And yes, Nicole said in there, they're all connected. Mm-hmm. So like 1 Minute to Midnight, at the end she talks about you want to go have breakfast at my friend Julian's place. Mm-hmm. Julian is the restaurant owner in 1 Minute to Midnight. They get tickets at the end of Love is Canceled this year to go to a March Madness game. He's the coach.
I was wondering how it connected. Okay.
So they're all. I love it.
I love that because doesn't that just like appeal to like the Swiftie and all of us, where we're just like, oh yes, give me the clues. Give me the clues.
What does her nails mean? I'm fine.
No, I know. I get it. No, trust me. I love it. No, I love it. That's like one of my favorite things about books that do that. I love interconnected books. I love finding those little Easter eggs of like how this person was meant to be in this story. I love all that. I love it.
Yep.
It's my jam.
Ultimately, it will be roughly, I think it will be 6 and 6 for Nicole, 6 for Cedar. That could be open to change. So that would be 8 books for Cedar.
That's crazy.
Wild.
I guess she's stuck with you, huh?
I will beg her to love me for the rest of my life. Both of them. Like, please. Which is crazy, right? Because, like, I narrated both their debut novels, which started as Human Voices Only. It was my first Human Voices Only day. And I was like, does anyone want, like, me to read from their book? Like, please. And I messaged them. And then they were like, this is pretty good. We should do it. And I was like, that's a great idea.
But that's so special. You're always going to be so special to them. Like that's the relationship that y'all have is always going to be so close and so special. I love that. And you're both such a huge part of each other's like journey. Like you will never lose that connection. Like you guys are going to be connected with that forever. So I love that. That's so cool.
Besties.
Yeah, you're going to be bestie. You're my boy Blue. Yep. Yep.
We're okay.
We're fine. We're fine. So I know you don't do this yet full time. You do still have a full-time job, and you work from home generally. Is that right?
A couple days a week. Yeah, I'm like split shift. I go into the office half the week, and I work from home half the week.
Yeah. Cool.
One day.
Yeah, one day. No, it's coming, girl. I'm telling you, it's coming.
I put it in my phone. I put my quit date in my phone just to like manifest, but
I love that. Hey, I have manifested a lot this year, and let me tell you,
it's
working out pretty well.
It's weird.
It's working like out pretty well. I mean, look, you're here. I mean, that was part of it.
Oh.
I manifest all these people who are here talking to me. You've all been manifested. See,
Harlow, that's my baby girl.
Hey, Harlow, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, we were.
Hey, Victoria. So how often do you get to work? Like during the week, or is it?
I'm still working on trying to figure out the balance in between 2 jobs and home life. Spending time with my husband. So Mondays I work like a late shift, which is kind of great for me because I get to work from home. Mm-hmm. So like I get my husband up for work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and from 6 till I start my day job at noon, I am like doing book stuff all day. So I love that. That's like 6 hours of just editing or recording or
just getting it done.
Prepping, anything that I need to do. And then I just try to rotate days. Like today is a book day. I'm doing, we're having this conversation. If we weren't, I might record for a couple hours, but the majority of my stuff is done on the weekends or a Monday morning. Mm-hmm. So I'll be like, hey, Saturday, you and me, what are we doing? And then Sunday I was like, I don't exist to you at all.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I know. My husband's like, you're not even like, because I'm like, I was on live last night. I'm on live tonight. I'm on live on Friday. And he's just like, okay, I guess like,
difficult. It is so, because you right, like they're your partner, they're your support system. And they do get in this like beginning period as well. Like any business that's being started up is difficult in the first 3 years, right? Yeah. And it's like, I don't know if you're like this, but I feel like if I'm not constantly making, responding to things or that, like I'm missing out on that. And that's part of like my job thing, because we're supposed to like, my day job is like respond quickly, like get back, like respond with urgency. Yeah. So I take that into my personal life, which I probably should chill. a little bit on. I was like, I don't need to
I mean,
respond
it's that
right
whole
away.
guilt thing, though. That guilt will get
Yes.
you, you know. I mean, and if you have any bit of people pleaser in you, like, which I'm sure you do, just like I do, it just, you know, it'll take you down. So you have to let that guilt kind of, you have to just keep communication open and say, you know, I feel bad about this. Are you okay? You know, because I'm feeling like crap, and you know, and then kind of adjust, you know. So that's
Yep.
kind of how.
And just like when you are on my days with him or my time with him, it's like I just put my phone away. Like, put it away. I'll respond to my stuff when we're laying in bed, or, you know, in the morning when I'm waking up. Like, it doesn't need, I'm realizing everything doesn't need to happen right now. So it works.
Yeah. So, hi everybody. Thank you everybody for being here. So when I messaged you the other day, I said that, especially in this book, I hear the perfect combination for me of Maxine Mitchell and Samantha Brentmore. I feel like you have both of their kind of tone, but then you mix their voices because they both have such distinct voices.
They're so unique.
Yes. And so, but I feel like you have a little bit of both, and you can kind of go either way, like be a little bit more versatile with that. So I told you the other day, I was obsessed with your voice. I think you can do so much with it. And like there's nothing that you couldn't do. Like you could do anything. So what do you feel like was the most surprising part of starting to do this? Like what just was like, okay.
Surprising?
Mm-hmm.
I think, like, good and bad. Surprising good was how many, I was hoping, right? Because I had a book talk account. I was like, maybe people will like me. Like, my name's semi-known in the book reference world for book recs. But I was surprised by the amount of support and interest that I got. Like I said, we're not in our first year yet officially, like release date. I wasn't published at this point. But I'm pretty much booked until November at this point.
That's amazing.
Which is so, it's very heartwarming to know that, you know, people see value in me, what I bring to the table. And it blows my mind sometimes. Like, wow. You stop it.
This community is, I mean, it gives back what you put into it. Now, you have to be there for others as well. But I mean, there is nothing like the support of this community. It's unreal. And it's a lot smaller than you think. It's a small world.
We're one small ass part of the internet. Like, we're so small. The bad surprise part, though, I would say, is I did not realize how much work goes into.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you think it's just recording an audiobook, right? Like, it's not. I mean, maybe once you get maybe further in your career, right? I don't want to say just recording an audiobook, but it's not just performing, you know, a book and then fixing your errors and replying it. When you're starting, I think I messaged someone. I was like, is this a rite of passage? Is this a rite of passage to see if you can make it through without wanting to stop? Because you record it, right? And your first book, you're most likely not paying. I pay Chris to help with my post-production because I simply, one, I don't have the time to do that anymore. But also I didn't like the way I felt about myself afterwards. So after you're done with that, you have to sit there and you have to proof the book, which means you're sitting there and you're listening and you're just, by the way, it's super hard to proof your own book because, like, in your head, you said it as was not, and the words actually wasn't, and things like that you can miss. So, like, you shouldn't really proof your own book, but I was, because it was my first book, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to sit there and you have to listen.
Yeah.
And then you mark what you messed up.
Right.
And then you go back and you record it. And then you put those good lines in where the bad lines are from there. And I don't even know if this is the right way to do it. But then I go ahead and I edit the whole thing, which is, you know, taking out the extra mouth noises and any clicks or stomach noise, anything you might have missed, you know, removing all of that. And then you master it, right? To make it sound like a real audiobook. And I am a perfectionist, so then I also listen one last time all the way through with no stops. And that was like 8 hours total for each one finished hour of audio. And that was like, by the end of it, I just remember hugging a pillow, listening. And I was just like, my husband's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I just want the book out. Like, I just want it out. I don't want it anymore.
I did the talking. I don't want to do the other stuff. I just want to do the talking.
I never realized how much back end stuff goes into it if you're doing it by yourself. And props to anyone who is still, whether they want to do it on their own, whether financially, whether they're a controlling person like myself. Like, I still have to go and listen to the audio I get sent to make sure I like it.
Right.
But like, props, because I feel like it can suck your soul a little bit. Like, just
the monotony and just like you're listening to
and then
yourself
you're listening to
for hours
so many times, and then you're like, that sounded dumb. Why did I say it like that?
I get that a little bit because editing these videos, oh my God, I'm so tired of listening to myself talk by the time I'm done editing and making clips for all these videos. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm awful. Mm-hmm. You know, and so I get it. Like, I get that a lot. So yeah, it is hard. And you kind of drift off and you're kind of like, oh, I'm talking again. Okay. This is, you know.
At one point, the mouth noises just all start to sound the same. And then like, I remember I was like, I put a book on and I was like, why did I not catch any of these? And that's probably because I'm so particular about it, but like,
you were too focused on something else. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Oops.
Yeah. So do you have any, like, how do you prep? Do you read completely? Do you skim? What's your process?
Well, I've just had to start prepping books. Because I was a reader before, and I still am a reader. Like, I think I'm at like 25 books so far this year, which is not. It's slowed down a bit, but you know, I'm loving reading for myself again. Mm-hmm. But I had read all the books prior to them being under contract.
Okay.
So like, I read Finders Keepers as an arc. I read Text Me Never when it came out. Unbearable, I read as an arc reader. So it wasn't until even Riding the Line, the motorcycle one I did. Yeah. I read that book and I messaged her. I was like, hey, by the way, we should make this an audiobook. So a majority of the books I read as a reader.
Yeah. And you're doing the sequel right now, right?
Yeah. Which is, the book is so freaking good. It is. I cried multiple times.
I remember.
So now, which is super great for me because it feels like I'm progressing, is I am being sent the book. I like to read it just once, doing nothing as a reader, because that's kind of how in my head I hear voices when I read it. You know, I'm just reading it. I was like, oh, that's how I would say it. Like, you know, that's how I pick up on things. So I like to read it. And then once I'm done, depending on who it is, some authors provide a highlighted manuscript. Some I prep myself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, and then, I'll ask any other questions. How do you say these words? Is there any accents? Any scene that is very important to you, that you just really, it's very important that this is right. Like, this is a pivotal moment. So, that's kind of how I do it. But besides that, I kind of just take it scene by scene when I'm going through, because I've already read it as a reader. I know what it should sound like in my head, and then we just fix it as we record if something's not sticking right in my head.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah. I mean, and everyone has their process. I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. It's just so fascinating to me how different everyone is. Like, literally.
Fun of me with pronunciations.
Oh, we're going to get there. Don't you worry. We're not there yet. That's at the end. Don't y'all worry. I got it. So, what did you want to be when you grew up as a kid?
An actress. Surprise!
You did it. You did it.
I did. So that was that. And then there's like this huge movie incentive that came to Michigan. And so I did some movies. Not like they weren't in theaters. They're on Amazon, like family movies, about girls at a horse camp. And, so that was like really fun to do for a bit, but then you have to take like a month or so off work, depending on how big the role is.
Oh, yeah.
You have to go there. It's just like, it was a lot harder to do that compared to this, where it's like, I have an hour on lunch. I'm going to go downstairs.
Right.
I can knock out a chapter or two.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, have you had any like negative experiences? I know that like I like to talk to my ladies a lot about, just the female narrator experience. I know it is different from the male narrator experience in a lot of ways. So how do you feel about that? I know you've done it, you've seen it as a reader, and now seeing it as the person who's doing it as well. Has it changed your opinion at all? Does it make you think about things a certain way?
Yes and no. I mean, being in this space, negative experience wise, like, everyone's been super fantastic, super supportive. Any event I've gone to, everyone's been so nice, and offering advice, and that's meant so much from someone who's so new in the game. And there's that. Because I was a big reader, big audiobook listener prior to starting this. You see a lot where female narrators are slightly left out of the review at times.
Not even mentioned.
Or mentioned.
Not named.
And I get it, right? Like, a majority of us are like, oh, the MMC. I'm guilty of it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, Soren, absolutely. Book husband, man of the year. I love him. But then, like, audio review time, that doesn't happen. I had my first one where it was like, the male narrator got this big old paragraph, and I got one line, and I was like, damn, I thought I did pretty good in that one. So that kind of hurts when you put your heart and soul into something, and you just get
the female
like,
narrator
a little bit. Yeah, that sucks. Then I think maybe if people keep voicing stuff like that, it will maybe change. I would love to see it change. there's, I don't know if you know, do you know who High Gravity is?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They have this really cool thing here, with their company that they pay their narrators the same. So like if your MMC's rate is whatever,
It's
and
the same.
they're paying everyone the same regardless. I was like, it's little things like that that I just love that are I just love it so
I mean, it
much.
should
Like,
be that way. It should be that way.
and I
Especially
get
because, I mean, there's something to be said for people who are recognizable or whatever. I get that 100%.
right.
But in the event that most of these books are dominated by female narrators, I mean, you're talking about you're doing more than half the book in most of these books. So you're already putting in more work to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I understand notoriety, and obviously you have to pay people based on their notoriety and their
Yep.
ability for someone to recognize them. But you guys put in a lot of work on romance books. I mean, romance books are generally for a female audience. They are generally
Right.
written and made by females. And I think that's part of the animal, is that what is everyone trying to do? Well, they're trying to put themselves in these situations. And so they don't notice the female because, well, the female is me. I am in this book.
Yes.
This is happening to me.
Yep.
And it sucks because, like, if they don't like you, it completely takes you out of the book. And what I try to tell people all the time is, like, if you liked this book at all, then you loved the female narrator.
Yeah.
And you don't even know it. Like, because you didn't even, like, if you didn't have a problem with any of it and you were like, oh, this book was so good, then you loved that female narrator. And you should at
Yep.
least say that.
And they'd be like, the FMC was so, but not even like narrator wise, but like as a reader, they'd be like, oh, I couldn't stand her. I was like, oh, what? Because her ex-boyfriend cheated on her and she has trust issues?
Yes. Yes.
Where were you approximately 18 to 27? Like,
Yeah.
my ex cheated on me 7 times. Like,
it's an impossible position. I mean, female narrators are in impossible positions. It's so hard to please everyone. Yeah. So I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough situation to be in. But I do think that as a space, women creators and women readers are really trying to make that gap and try to
right.
put it out there. Like, I know, like, there's a lot of us that really attempt to put female narrators. I always talk about them first in my reviews. Whenever I make an edit, females are always first, that kind of stuff. It's just, it's little things that
Right.
bring people to your mind and you don't forget about them. And like Brenna, I don't know if Brenna's in here, but Brenna did a really great post the other day about female narrators and, just use their name. That's all. Just use their name. Like, just use the name. Like, it's not that, it's like literally the smallest thing you can do. Because even if you weren't that impressed, if someone else read a book based on your recommendation, they know who that person is because of you.
And someone once didn't even say my name right. It was like, I think it was like Danes with like an S or something like that. I was like, that's not even my. It's cool. I get it. Like, sure, whatever. I mean, I'm new, and then I was like, no, I'm not. Like, yes, I'm new,
not
but
cool.
Like, get my name right.
It's not cool. You didn't mispronounce Teddy Hamilton's name.
Right.
You didn't mispronounce any of those guys' names. It's not cool.
Right.
Not cool. I don't love it. It's not a good look for me.
It gives me the ick.
It gives me the ick. It's giving, I don't really care. And I'm just here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Okay, so you love doing romance. You loved reading romance. Is there anything that you haven't gotten to do yet that you're like dying to do? Like, is there like a genre or a trope or something that you're like, ooh, I really want to do that?
I do love all romance. I have not yet, and I will, by the end of next year, have narrated a rockstar romance. I want a rockstar romance because there's usually some really good pain in there.
Yeah.
And
That's that Kate Stewart coming out in you.
issues. I have issues. I would like a marriage of convenience because I feel like usually it's like an enemies to lovers in a marriage of convenience. Like you can just kind of feel that.
Oh yeah,
there's that moment where you're like, oh my God, I love my husband. Like that moment is so good.
Shit, I love him.
I think a non-HEA would be really cool. Once again, trauma.
I know who you can talk to.
Yep. I would love that. Rockstar, marriage of convenience. And I think a dark rom-com would. I think I would excel very well in a dark rom-com because I tend to click very easy with a stubborn, sassy. Well, yeah, that's just I do that well. Like
that's weird. I wonder why. That's awkward.
Yeah, I just like if some like but like laughs with it.
Like that whole like lights out, like
yeah,
that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I think that's like such a perfect line to walk with. Female readers as well, that kind of, it's a little bit dark, but you'll laugh. It's fine.
But he's funny.
It's fine. It makes me laugh.
Yeah.
So you kind of had a head start on this whole social media thing because, you had already you were already kind of viral on a couple of things. Thank you guys. And, so you already had quite a few. How many followers have you gained since you started narrating? Did you pretty much have your whole following before you started?
A majority. I think I did. I think my last giveaway that I did, it was a Raven Hunt themed giveaway in November.
Yeah. So you the majority of it you had before you started. Yeah. And so, and I think, but also not just that, but like just having the experience of knowing how to create content, knowing what gets people to watch your videos, knowing what makes people talk, having a hook, all those things that, you learn while you're creating content before you even started this. I think it really prepares you. I don't think people understand how much social media plays a role in this job. Right. Some people can do it without it, but I think it definitely helps a lot of people, especially newcomers and things like that.
And people do it completely. I've seen so many different attempts, but I think at this point it's like I know what works for me. What I enjoy doing for content. What is kind of on brand with what I do. And I've seen other narrators who, just talk about their books, which is fine. However you want to do your socials is how you do it. But I started as a book talker. So that is, saying a lot of things. And that works for me. And I'm, I'm just going to, it might not be the most... I'm a narrator. I don't know what the word is. It might not
be the words.
Yeah, it might not be the best.
No, but I think it is. I think if you're looking to work with indie authors, if you're looking to work with the people that you are working with, I think it is the way. I think that is the way to do it. And there's so, like we've talked about before, there's so many books out there. There's so much. There's so much room for everyone, and that it's different for it depends on what you're trying to do. But if you're trying to do what you're doing right now, I think it's perfect. That approach is perfect. Yeah, it works. And I just love the fact that so many indie authors are getting audiobooks like that to me. And I think that's a byproduct of this whole social media narrator boom is that,
Yeah.
you know, people are hooking up with indie authors. They're you know, someone's seeing them on TikTok and going, hey, I got a book and I want to get it out there. You know, can you help me get it out there? And like, I feel like that's such like a natural like team. And I love seeing all these authors like with their narrators and their, you know, they have this team and they've formed these, you know, it's like, and it's so good for the book community.
Yeah. Actually, all my books were debuts, except I think JR, her novella, the short novella I did, which was the prequel to her Omega series, was not her debut. But besides that, I think they were all debuts.
That's amazing. Like, I mean, you're really helping out. Not just you're not just forwarding your career, you're also forwarding people who are just trying to get their books out there, you know. And there are people who only listen to audiobooks. Like at this point, I pretty much only listen to audiobooks because I just don't have time.
It gets me so sad when a book is not on there. Like, it gets me so sad. I'm like, I want to keep going. Or if it's a book that I'm supposed to be narrating and I'm like reading it and I'm like, I want to keep reading. But there's no audiobook and I have to drive to work and that's 40 minutes away.
And I can't read while I drive to work.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, well, I guess I'll have to do the book. I guess I'll just have to do the book. But I do, like, sometimes it's very important to me. I want to listen while I'm working. I want to listen while I'm driving. You know, I only get to read myself usually before bedtime or if I'm sick.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Same.
That's it.
Yeah, I get it. So, is there a scene that you've done that has, I know you're very emotional and I know you do get emotional quite a bit when you read, but is there something that's really stuck with you that like has just really, really wrecked you while you were doing it?
There's a handful. Wrecked. There's three that really stick out in my head. Recording Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
That part in chapter 5. Started crying on the live. I was like, I need a moment. I
messaged you crying. I don't know if you could hear me, but I was crying when I messaged you.
That was difficult. In Finders Keepers, there's a moment. I sobbed on that live too. That's weird. Where she's delivering flowers to an old man, and he orders the same flowers every year on their anniversary because his wife died. And he orders her favorite flowers, and
Don't do it.
Ooh, so much crying. And then in Crash, which also was on a live, that will be coming out soon, so you're just gonna have to listen. And there's crying there too. There's a lot of crying, but those are our 3 sobbing moments where my hearts were just ripped out. So
yeah. I mean, I really don't love to cry. I do it, but I don't love it. Because I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of crying while I'm reading but I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. I do it all the time.
You don't feel it anywhere else unless you're like watching TV.
You're gonna hate me, but I couldn't go on after Finish Line because I was wrecked. I couldn't do it.
It's okay.
I couldn't do it.
You didn't read the Finish Line.
I read the Finish Line.
Okay. You haven't gone on. You haven't done One Last Rainy Day?
Girl, I will die.
I need you to. Promise me.
Die.
Promise me, please. It is one of...
I will be a puddle on this floor.
But it gives you so much. It gives you so much. And then Severed Heart. I mean, realistically, you watch him die 3 times. in between all the books. I was like, why can't we move past this?
I only
We'll
watched
be
him
moving
die
past
once,
this in
and I
May.
still think about that freaking book once a week.
Yeah. Every day. I literally have thought about
it is one of the most
that's how I used to
traumatic reading
post it.
experiences I've ever had. One of the most traumatic reading experiences I've ever had. It
I
hurts.
would have to
so
go
bad.
into the office. I read it over a weekend. And I remember I had to go back into the office and I just sat in the bathroom crying. And the first time that it rained, I just held my husband and he's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "You don't get it. You
won't get it. You'll laugh at me."
Oh God.
I know.
And I'm not gonna lie, chapter 51, I even got it tattooed on my arm because I loved it so much. It's my Roman Empire of a chapter. That chapter messed me up more than chapter 25. Like, him being gone ruined me, but chapter 20 or 51 with Sean just absolutely ruined my heart. Promise me, please.
So I'm going to tell you, the universe is telling me that I have to, because I was talking to Grayson last night and he's doing Birds of a Feather.
Yes.
And then I'm talking to Chloe in a couple of weeks and she's doing Birds of a Feather.
It's a sign.
Yeah, I know. I have to do it. I don't want to. But
it's
very
not
concerned.
just that. There's more to the story in general. Why the the boys are, how the Ravenhood, not how the Ravenhood became, but like more of the day-to-day operations and just how you get down.
You have till Friday. Mia, come on. I'm busy, right?
You have till Friday this week.
You know how much stuff I do, right?
Yeah.
Baby, no, that ain't happening. But I will. If you guys are all going to make me do this, you're all going to see my ugly ass crying face all over this app. All over this app.
Hey, I have 300 and something videos under my Ravenhood folder, and a majority of them are me crying.
They're all crying.
You just cry. Just cry.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. One of the first posts I ever did on Instagram was me crying over Onyx Storm. And it was like one of the most popular things I ever did. It's like, you guys love it when I'm in pain.
when the person passes and she was like, she says the thing about like,
no,
friends being the friends.
No, ma'am.
I was not okay.
No, ma'am. No. And that's what I'm saying. It's like,
no, ma'am.
Like, I can handle it when it takes me by surprise. Like, I didn't know that was coming. When I was reading Exodus, I was like, I had no idea. I was just like, oh, this is great. I love this book. Oh, guys are hot. They're hanging out. Everything's good. And
Lies.
Then, bam!
Lies.
It's awful.
I had to read it. Like, I flipped through pages. I was like, no. Like, no.
I was reading it with a friend of mine, and she and I both were just absolutely freaking ruined. Like, we were just ruined.
Yep.
Yeah, and I haven't listened to the audio either. That's the other thing. I can't. I read it. Like,
you haven't listened to any of the audios?
Stop! I can't.
You haven't listened to any of the audios?
I've listened to Flock. I've listened to Flock. I've listened to Flock.
Keep going.
Oh my gosh, y'all are gonna hate me.
Some of the best audiobooks.
I know.
It is my comfort listen. Is that fucked up? I think so. It is my comfort listen.
I mean, you know what's coming, and you love it, so I can see that.
Cassie and I were driving around Taste of Triple Falls when we were there just listening to Flock on our way to Walmart. We're like...
See, that's the thing. Flock is such a trap, though. It's like it pulls you in. You're like, oh, this is great. Yeah. Just a good old romance.
Kidding.
Yeah.
No. What if we did that? Okay, Mia might be on something. We could do a live stream day where
so you guys want to watch me cry on live,
and we all just cry together. It is justice for Sean. That's right, Cassie and I are Sean girlies.
I love Sean.
He loved her then, now, and always will. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
You don't let him go. You hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm so excited for you to listen.
Oh God, now I have to. Y'all are gonna be on my ass about it too. Ugh. Okay.
We'll never.
Okay. Never letting it go. Okay. Never let go. Okay. So there's no room on the door. Okay, Rachel, I am ready to do your speed round.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm so nervous.
Okay. It's really not that. It's not that great. It's not that bad. Okay. Hot or iced coffee?
Iced coffee.
Night in or night out?
Night in.
Cats
Does
or
that
dogs?
count as like a night in with my friends? Because like
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
go to our friend's garage.
Oh no, I will sleep on my best friend's bed, and as long as we're together, it's fine.
In.
In. Yeah. In.
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Most.
I love cats,
I do
but I
too.
have dogs.
Yeah. Most used emoji.
Crying emoji. Or black heart.
Black heart. I do love a good black heart. Okay.
I do.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Shoop by Salt and Pepper.
Every time I see one of those videos where mom passed the test, I'm like, I passed it. I passed that test like all the time.
Yeah.
Every word. Every word. I could do it without the music.
Yep.
Favorite comfort food?
I'm gonna say pad thai.
Ooh.
And I'm like, you want Thai food? I'm like, Thai food? That or like a good steak. I don't know
Girl.
why. Like,
Meat. Yeah.
yeah.
A little meat.
Yeah.
Okay. Shane or Ilya?
Okay, hold on. Stop.
You haven't watched it. Rachel!
There's
That
no
is worse
time.
than-
I don't have time.
That is worse than not
But
reading.
let me tell you, I just love Connor, so
Okay, yeah, you can have Ilya. That's fine.
okay.
But just know that in
It is
real
on my
life,
list.
yes, you have got to watch it.
My mom's yelling at me. She goes, "It's a speed round, Rachel."
It's really not. Because I can't shut up long enough to let anyone go fast. Because I freaking yap all day. So it's not her fault.
So we both have homework. You're gonna listen. I'm gonna watch.
So are we gonna do it on? Are you gonna watch Heated Rivalry on live? Because I need to see all your facial expressions.
I could do live content updates.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I love it. Okay, so word that always trips you up. I know one because I saw it on your live the other day.
I don't like the word linoleum.
Linoleum.
There's something about it that just gets caught in my throat, and it's very hard to say. Linoleum. Then there's a handful of them that I just can't. Any grasps? I don't like the word grasp.
Everyone has S sounds.
Yep.
Yeah, I think S's in general, like multiple S's or STs, are tough for everyone.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus, I think you feel like you're always gonna spit.
Hold on, but the crayon situation you're mentioning, crayon is just a Midwestern term. That's not a word I get stuck on. Except crayon does sound like a Star Trek planet. Okay? Crayon. Like, no, it's crayon. Like, in the Midwest.
No, crayon.
we say
Crayon
oak
is
and crayon.
crayon is a fruit.
Sophie's Sparkly Sandals. Nicole also wrote that in a book once.
Sophie's sparkly
Sparkly
sandals. That's messed up. Y'all shouldn't do that to people. So the other day you were on live and it was Bougainvillea.
What the fuck?
You were just like,
Why?
what is this?
Why?
So
Just say there was plants in the front yard. Like,
I actually know that because my mom is like huge, like into like plants and flowers and, gardening and that kind of stuff. And so that's like one of her favorite things is Bougainvillea. And I was like, oh, I actually know that
I
one.
know what that is. There was another one. Hold on. I will never forget this one. It was from It was from, I'm looking it up right now. From One More Time. And it was called The Skin Between Your Nail and Your Finger.
Cuticle?
Nope. And this, I just bit off all my nails from stress. The skin in between your nail and your finger is called damn it. They don't even tell me how to say it because they don't even know.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Eponychium. And it is, I think it was a ponychium. I don't even know, but I will never forget that word ever in my entire life.
Was that in a book?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Was it a murder book?
My first book.
Was it a murder book?
I think she was saying like she was picking at her nails or something.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Eponychium.
Nope. I would have never said that.
Just say you're picking at your nails.
Weenus. Cedar's
weenus. Yep. This is the best part of our lives. I'm glad it's not. I'm so glad you guys think that.
Yeah. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here.
Yep.
It's your elbow. Yeah, you're right. It is your elbow. Yeah.
We are really bad at speed round.
I mean, it's technically over. It's fine.
Perfect. We did it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Great success.
We did it. Kim asking the heart. Yeah, you know what, Lainey? Kiss it. I know. I do softball speed rounds because I just like to make people laugh. That's all.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. So I do have one more thing. So Dee challenged me to do a video with a Minion clip. So I think me and you should have a Minion conversation.
Yeah. I was a Minion for Halloween one year when I was a bartender.
Banana.
Cool with it. Banana.
Banana.
Beat up, bitty bubble.
Beep up, beep up.
Get up, go to the bin, no baby.
You win.
I freaking love them.
That is going uploaded to Dee immediately because she challenged me. So there you go. I
love it.
And I knew that I wouldn't do it, but if I had you with me, I would do it.
Banana. That was the best start to it.
Banana.
So good.
Cedar, do you want to come up here and talk about your book at all, babe? Does everyone in here already know about it?
I feel like they should. Y'all gotta keep going.
Oh yeah,
I used to do that, or I talk like Sims because I played Sims a lot as a kid. So
said, I know I sprung it on you. So if you don't feel like you can, that's fine.
Yeah, look, there's people who don't know about it.
I mean, I'll just talk about it if you want me to just talk about it. Cedar and Nicole, you need to go up and play. Yeah, come play with me.
Come play.
Hold on. Okay, I'll hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on for one more life.
As the word eponychium just stares at me on my computer screen.
You gotta get a hat. Okay, you can get a hat. I'll allow it.
You're beautiful.
I'll allow it. I love Kim. Thanks, Lainey. I love you too,
moi.
Mia, no. I don't know what that means. Talk about the Kickstarter. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can talk. Yeah, when they get up here, we definitely need to talk about it because it's pretty dang cool.
I've got sneak peeks of these books. And people don't even understand how great it's going to be.
Except. It's so nice to meet you, Nicole. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you so much. I love listening to you guys talk about all the things.
Well,
Thank you. I can't wait to get to one of your books in this series because I absolutely loved Cedars. So
Yes, isn't it? Wasn't it just like
it
so
was so
good?
good.
she didn't
It
even
was
like
so
it
special.
at first.
Yeah.
She's like, "This is trash," and I was
She
like,
said,
"No,
she said,
it's
I'm throwing the
not."
whole thing away. This is trash. And I was like, you
Oh.
better not.
No, it's so
Yeah.
special. You know,
Mark
we
is
always
the worst.
we talk so much about representation in book community, and we talk so much about how important, you know, stories are, and that story is it's so personal for a lot of people. And
Mhm.
so and it doesn't get told very often. That's not a story that comes to the forefront very often.
Yeah.
And it is very representative to a lot of people's experiences.
Yeah.
And it's a very guilty experience to have. It's very guilt ridden. I think it's really important that those stories get told just as much as anything else. So I was very
A lot to Rachel and Nicole. They really got me through. I had a lot of trouble telling that story because I didn't live that story. And I needed to get it right.
well, you did.
And I remember like talking to him and I was like, I don't know what's going on. And they both went in there and they both read through it and they both gave so much feedback and love. And so it's because of them that it finally got published.
Mia, it's Sweet 16 Snowstorm, the one that we were talking about earlier. It's coming out on audio on the 20th.
Next Friday.
Next
Yeah.
Friday, yeah. And it's just the story that we're talking about is just a very common female experience, I'll put it that way. But I don't want to ruin the book for anyone, but yeah, I think you can pre-order it. Can you
You
pre-order
can
it?
pre-order the ebook.
The ebook. Okay, but not the audio. Okay.
Yeah, audio, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay to talk about. It's it's got themes of essay in it, if anybody needs to know.
Of attempted essay, which I think is the important thing, because, a lot of people those stories don't get told very often.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's important. So
I just think it's amazing what these two ladies can do. Like, I am not typically a novella person unless the novella is in a series that I love, like always.
like always, yeah.
Right? Novella in a series I love? Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
And then
But these don't feel like novellas.
and they're only 9 or less chapters.
Yeah.
Under Sweet 16 Snowstorm was longer, but ideally 2-hour chapters or
Yeah.
2-hour audiobooks. But there is a full story. There is
Full
an
story.
arc. There
story.
is
Mhm.
hurt in every single one. Like, it is just to do that in that amount of time every month. I mean, fuck, give it up to them.
No, I agree. They are fully formed stories. They're, like I said earlier, there's trauma, there's past, there's yes, it's a snapshot in time, but it is a fully realized experience and story, and you can see where it's going. So it's very special that y'all can do that in such a small amount of time. So yeah, they don't feel like novellas at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like a little fiend. Like, every month I was like, when do I get the next one? I'm like,
Yeah.
give it to me.
You're
I
that-
do, and I record it because they are short. I record it in a day,
Yeah.
right? And then I'm done with it until like I get pickups, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I have to go back and do the other ones. So I'm gonna go back and start on the other two, but now I have to listen to the Ravenhood.
Oh, yeah, everybody has to listen to Ravenhood. That's like a gateway drug.
it's like a friendship requirement. Like,
Yes.
Oh,
Listen.
great! So we're not friends.
we are, because you read it. Technically, you just haven't read the Legacy series.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never listened to
I
it.
was very sad.
I read it.
This is all that matters as well. The point is, what if you're part of it,
Oh God.
In
Yeah,
it.
I know.
In it.
I am scarred for life.
and we wouldn't want it any other way.
Trauma bond.
Trauma.
The best bond.
Oh, one thing that I didn't ask you, and I'll ask you guys too, Cedar and Nicole, like, do you have any cons coming up or anything that you're going to be attending? Oh, Bethany, how dare you put that in my chat?
Bethany!
Oh no! Just take me out.
I don't want to.
Rip
Hey,
my heart
just
out.
know that deep down, some part of me will always wish that it was me. Okay, just know that. Just know that. Okay.
So
Always.
awful.
What is?
Stop with the neighborhood first, guys. I live it literally every single day.
Bethany, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. Okay.
This always happen. Cons. I will be at Smutmas in the Smokies in Tennessee in July, and then I am attending Ruby's event in October in Maine.
Yes.
Maine.
That's it for me for this year.
Are you saying me go?
Cedar, yeah. Or whoever.
Cedar can go.
Cedar, go.
Well, Nicole and I are supposed to go on a bookish cruise in the end of June with the Traveling Sisterhood bookshelf. And then I also have the Ruby Darling event in October. So I see that one's face, and then I get to see this one's face first, and then I get to see this one's face.
Awesome.
And that'll be it for this year.
We're doing it.
Same for you, Nicole.
So I have just like a couple of like local stuff that I'm doing around here in Texas. But like the big one that I'm doing is I'm going on the bookish cruise with Cedar. We are actually two of 5 authors that are attending.
So cool.
And then I think it was like 120 different readers signed up too. So it's like a legit cruise, but like 120 readers are going to be there for like the books.
That's so fun.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm literally drawing a blank right now, but I do know that I'm not going a whole lot of places this year, but next year my calendar is like, I'm traveling a lot.
Yeah.
I got committed. I'm like, okay, now I gotta.
Yeah, what did you say? You said you're in Texas? I'm in Texas, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, I'm in Texas, Central.
What are you doing in Texas that you got?
So this weekend, I'm actually going to, it's called Small Town Book Fair, and that's in Cameron, Texas, I do believe. So it's about an hour away from me. Like a couple weekends ago, I went to Rockdale, and that's about a 2-hour drive for me. And it was so cute. This little book club of like little old ladies that were waiting there for me, and they were like, "Oh, are you going to this?" And I was like, "I didn't even know it was a thing." Like, I didn't know. And then I just reached out, and they were like, "Yeah, come on." And they've been apparently I think this is like year 4, but apparently like there's like a whole bunch of people that are coming, and so hopefully it's a good turnout.
That's so cute. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to I'm going to Kinkinink next year with Dee. Dee's bringing me with her next year, so I'll get to do that. So
That's awesome.
That's not even far from me.
Yeah, I'm not far from Dallas area, so
Yeah.
So, well, guys, thanks for coming and chatting with me. Friendship.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do too. Thank you for having me. I was around. I was like, "You want to talk to me?" I was like, "That's pretty cool." So
this is what we do. So I was telling, who was I talking to the other day about this? It's like whenever I message people, Kickstarter. Yes, y'all talk about your Kickstarter real quick.
Okay, that's you.
Oh, me? Okay. So Cedar and I are doing a Kickstarter, and it's going to be mainly it's for our books. Okay, I got to rewind a little bit. So we're doing the year of accidental love affairs, so it's 1 book a month. Well, Cedar and I are actually next month. We're coming out with our own banana ball inspired sports romance novels.
That's so cool.
So her FMC and my FMC are sisters, and I have my own team. She has her own team, and they like battle it out banana ball style. All of our characters interact with each other, so it's like the universe with both books are just totally crazy. You do get your own story within each one. Each book has a happy ending. You can just read Cedar's book and not mine. They're complete standalones, or you can just read mine and not Cedar's. It's been such a fun process. So the Kickstarter is for those books to get sprayed edges and like custom little custom things inside the book and on
You
the
have
book.
the cutest little like gifts with your tears and stuff. They're
Yes, we
so
do.
cute.
Yes,
Aren't they?
so we have a lot of merch and Cedar has a lot of merch already, but that we've been ordering. Actually, we've got so I'm getting so excited. We have jerseys, we have bookmarks. Yeah, we have little baseballs with our logo, our team logos on them. We have stickers, we have custom baseball gloves. We just have so much stuff.
So cute.
And so the tiers range from $1 to $1,000, and so we're about halfway. We have
Awesome.
50 days left to make our goal. And Kickstarter, if you didn't know, Kickstarter is a all or nothing platform. So if we raise the $7,500, because that's our goal, if we raise the $7,500, then we're able to get all the stuff and start shipping it to everybody. But if we don't raise the $7,500, then nothing happens, and we're gonna have to figure out a different way to get our books paid.
Okay, so let's say now that if you get to the end and you're like almost there, or you're scared you're not going to get there, we'll do a live and we'll get everybody.
Like one of those call. One
Yeah.
of those.
So
Like,
fun.
hi.
So fun. Yes.
Welcome
So-
to the live.
So
Yeah.
fun.
We'll do
On
it.
the
We'll do it
call.
telethon style.
Yeah, I love that. So it ends at the end of next month, but at the end of this month, Cedar and I are actually going to be doing a live where we haven't put it out yet because there's going to be a Google form that needs to be made, and it's going to be for narrators and indie authors to come up and talk with us while we promote our lives. But also, you guys, like narrators, are going to be promoting themselves, as well as indie authors are going to be promoting
Love
their
it.
books. So
Love it.
giveaways on this live. We're just going to be getting back, and then if you go and pledge, and then you get entered in for all the giveaways, and it's just going to be a great time. But we do appreciate that. Like, we will definitely be doing
No,
that.
whatever you. I love that. That's an amazing idea. You guys are gonna kill that, and you'll probably get it all that day. But if you do need it, I will absolutely donate one of my live nights to that. So
Yes, for sure. We appreciate that.
yeah, so that's awesome. I think it's such a neat idea. When Cedar told me about the banana ball thing, because I like banana ball is so funny. That's so fun. And the fact that nobody's really done that is, it's so cool. It's going to be so cute.
The antics between both of these teams, Cedar's more than mine. They're the bad boys, just so you know. They're more based off of the party animals in the banana ball universe, and mine are more like the OG banana ball players. You know, more reserved, but still funny, still hyping everything up. But just
We love the Savannah Bananas, okay?
yeah,
we
we
love
do.
them.
Yes, we do.
We
Yes,
do.
we do.
I think that's so fun. It's gonna be such a cute. So if you do get your Kickstarter, then like when do you think these books will be out?
Cedar, what did we say?
The books will be out April 2nd. They drop
Yeah.
normal, not
Normal.
Okay.
But these are to raise money for special editions, and then also to help with a full cast audiobook.
Which Rachel Dane will be in one of them.
Obviously.
Well, actually, she'll be in both of them because all of our characters are in both of our books. So
Which I just think that's so cool. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah. This is gonna be it's gonna be such a neat series. It's gonna be a legacy for you, Rachel. You're gonna have like so many books.
yes.
I am so grateful. I'm so grateful.
But you get back what you put in, and you put in a lot into this community. You have hyped up books for so many people before you even were in this business, just because you loved books and you loved people knowing about them. And that is coming back to you.
Hey yo. Sorry, I'm so bad at talking about myself. I just like
Same. That's why I talk about everyone else.
I was like, It's fine. They're great people. Great people. I'm very thankful. I think I'm tripling what I did last year, so it's gonna be in half. I wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for these ladies who are like, "You want to do it? We want to do a book." I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, forever. Forever.
You gotta be getting tired of me.
Never. I told them, I was like, we're gonna be like 3 years from now, and they'll be like, who do we want for this? I'm like, still pick me.
We will, and we are.
Choose me. Love me.
Love me.
Love me.
You're forever going to be our number one, Rachel.
I will forever want to be your Meredith Grey.
Yeah.
Forever. I love it.
Thank you guys again so much. I don't remember what we were talking about before we started talking about Kickstarter, but I feel like there was something. But it's fine.
I think it was about the places that we were going.
That's what it was. And I think we finished it. So okay, good.
We're talking about a Texas meetup, all of us.
Oh, yeah.
We need to do it. We need to do
We
it.
have to fly down.
Okay.
We have to fly down.
You're like, okay. Well, y'all should look into one of the. There's like a bunch of stuff here next year. There's the Kinkinique in February. There is that Heathens and Heartbreakers is in July. I'm going to that too.
Yeah.
I just bought a plane old ticket for that.
You remember I messaged you? That was like 2 years ago, Nicole. They messaged me
Yes.
for an influencer.
An influencer. She got
For
an influencer, yeah.
position before I had even started on that. I was like, you want to be my plus one? Like,
And
if
I was
I
like,
go? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I saw the lineup for that show is going to be insane. Like it's going to be insane. I bought tickets in November when they had like the pre-sale, and I was like, oh yeah, it's a year and a half away, but screw it, I'm buying the tickets.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Yep.
So anyway. Well, thank you guys, everybody, you guys all were so sweet to me today and so loving on me
You're
with your little
amazing.
likes and stuff. And so I appreciate everyone for being here. I am still very new at this, so I love it when
That's
you
so
guys
much fun.
are enjoying yourself. So that's all I want. And then so on Friday, I will be talking to Lucas. That will be on Instagram. And Cedar, if you're around, I'll probably bring you back up then too if you want.
She's like, yeah.
I just want everyone to read your book. I just do. So yeah, I love it. I love it so much. So thank you guys, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to read it because I really did enjoy it. So I would have bought it anyway, but I appreciate you. All right, Mia, thank you. You're so sweet. And thank you everyone for hanging out. I know we've been here longer than I normally am, but I just love these ladies and I wanted to give them a chance to talk about all the cool things they're doing. So Rachel, you will be back. So don't lose my number.
Ever.
She's like, nope. Not gonna
And I'll
happen.
be sending you lots of voice notes about how you're my favorite. So.
Stop it. But
It was so
okay.
nice to meet you, Nicole. I'm so
was
glad
nice
you
to
came
meet you.
up. And Cedar, you know I love you and I appreciate you so much. So whatever you guys need from me in any capacity for anything, you just message me and let me know. I'll do whatever.
And thanks for everyone who came and hang out. Like,
Yes, you guys,
Thank
you
you.
are. There's so many people here hanging out. That's so sweet. Thank you.
right. Like, who are we? I don't
We are
know,
no one.
But thanks.
We are no one.
We are. We're really small people, and it means a lot.
We really just wanted to talk to each other, and I love that you guys came to watch us talk to each other.
Yes.
That's great.
I love it. All right. I'll love you guys, and I will see
I
you
love
guys later,
you.
okay?
I love you, Mia. Thank you, baby. All right. Y'all have
Bye,
a good
guys.
night.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Yeah.